Hey guys, Dan here with a new FarFetch'd theory. I'll keep this as concise and short as possible. So the new Obi-Wan Twitter account just went public, and with it we got a new magazine and a few shots from inside the show, so let's go over them, shall we? Okay, so in this first photo we have a beautiful shot of Ewan McGregor here, standing menacingly with his lightsaber. So there's a new Inquisitor called Reva. So Reva is actually named after Revan, according to a leak, so there's something you probably didn't know. So here we have a picture of Ewan McGregor peeking over a corner. We don't know where this is, might be Tatooine from his clothes from the walls, might be looking over towards Luke in this shot. In this shot we have Kenobi in a cave with a sleeping bag next to him. I'm surprised he hasn't moved into a hut yet, considering this is 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So the Kenobi trailer literally just dropped, so I'll quickly go over a few things I've noticed within the trailer. So near the start of the trailer, we get Darth Maul's theme. We hear Duel of the Fates, which doesn't really fit in this context, unless we're going to see Darth Maul, which is a bit of a stretch, but that's the whole point of this show. Now in Rebels, we don't actually know how Maul ended up on Malachor, and when Ezra got to Malachor, there were already Inquisitors looking for the Shadow, also known as Maul. We may get to see how he managed to get there without having a ship to leave. This shot confirms that we're going to the water planet Nur, which we have been to and possibly destroyed in Jedi Fallen Order, where we play as Cal Kestis. Here's another shot of the Inquisitor fortress from the inside. Okay, so this is an interesting scene where Kenobi is getting shot from multiple angles. So what makes this shot interesting is that the people shooting him aren't stormtroopers, and the blaster bolts are actually yellow. My guess is that we might be seeing Purge troopers for the first time in live action, or maybe they're just bounty hunters on the planet hunting Kenobi, or they're just these cool droids that are also in the trailer, which are holding a hilt of some kind. Maybe it's a lightsaber hilt. Okay, this is a pretty cool one I spotted. Most of you may think that that is a Jedi symbol, but I think it's actually these weird green birds that we see 2 scenes later in the trailer. Coincidence? I think not. These birds may have some sort of affinity to the Force, similar to Ahsoka's bird, Morai. And now for the very last picture. This is where the theory is, alright. So Obi-Wan here is cloaked up in a new planet called Daiyu, or Daiyu, and it has a sort of Hong Kong feel. And guess what, guys? I'm from Hong Kong. I have 2 good theories about this, of what the planet Daiyu means. It's Cantonese, it's not Chinese. You put it into translator, it won't give you anything, because there is no Cantonese on Google Translate. Let that be clear. So, what does Daiyu mean in Cantonese? Well, it actually could mean 2 things. So Daiyu, it could be like a big fish. So in Putonghua, that would be Daiyu, so a big fish. It could be a metaphor that the city is so big, could eat you up. And we also know
there's always a bigger fish.
And last but not least, this other theory revolves around Daiyu, meaning the second thing, which would be big rain. Daiyu, Loch Daiyu, it's raining very heavy. Or in Putonghua it would be Daiyu, Xia Daiyu. Right? So, what could this mean? And why is it so important? Well, we know that Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, all those guys, they love their puns. I mean, in Clone Wars we got this guy called Amagundi, which basically means I'm gonna die. And he dies in that episode of the Clone Wars. Very tragic stuff. This could be very big. And it's probably a hidden Easter egg, maybe, for us Cantonese speakers. What could possibly come from a sky in a city, other than rain? I don't know. Maybe an Inquisitor looking for a specific Jedi. And what would an Inquisitor do? Well, we know in KOTOR they glass the whole planet just to find one Jedi, Bastila. We know that they glass the whole of Mandalore, aka orbital bombardment. So why not this planet? Daiyu, Loch Daiyu. It's raining very heavy. It's raining bullets, my friends. That's my theory. They're gonna glass this world, Daiyu, to find Obi-Wan. And that, my friends, is why it's called Daiyu. But hey, it's just a far-fetched theory. Thanks for watching.